All right, so this is called the Breakfast Sessions. This is another episode of it. Today we have the lovely
Bell
and lovely
Luz.
Welcome, guys, to Breakfast with the Teacher and a little rap session about our episode for this week. So today I know that normally we just kind of like sit back and just chat about whatnot, which we can still do, but I also wanted to pepper in how we're going to do this episode with introductions, right? Because we're no longer going to read. We're more going to be like freestyle. Does that make sense?
I love freestyling in podcasts.
Good. And that's the idea, right? And I want to get loose to where you are. So if you open up the introduction document.
So, Miss Julie Farrell?
Yeah, episode 18. EP 18 intros. You guys should totally be on it. And if you're not, let me know.
Is it intros and outros?
Yep. That's the one. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
All right, cool. So do you notice what it's... I'm going to read it with you here because I don't have my computer. So you see how they put little dots next to the words?
Yep.
Those are called bullet points. And so bullet points basically just tell you like the idea of what's going to be said, but not giving you an exact reading, right, Luz? Okay, so it says here on the first bullet point, what does it say?
Welcome everyone to the show.
Exactly. So you're not going to go 3, 2, 1, welcome everybody to the show, right? You're going to say, hi, my name is Luz, and I'm here with Bellamy, and this is Salón Once, kind of like that, right? Okay. What do you think about that, Luz?
I like it.
I can't hear you.
I like it.
I can't hear you.
She says, I like it.
Oh, I know what she's saying, but I want her to get in on that microphone.
I like it.
Good. Okay. So how would that sound? Let me hear something like an introduction.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Breakfast Sessions. With me is Luz.
There you go. And then what are you going to say?
Welcome, everybody, to another segment.
Perfect. All right, Luz, it looks like you have to get going. Okay, so I guess you are going to stay with us, right?
Yeah.
So look through the script and then just kind of see what you're going to do. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is we're going to have Palabra de la Semana first. And then when you guys are doing that, then you're going to come and introduce. After that, you're going to introduce the first half of the interview with Mrs. Julie Farrell, right? So that way you have that, like, we'll do like a chunk of the interview at the beginning. And then we'll take a break and do something. Oh, no, we're going to do Palabra de la Semana in between the two interview sections. So I think I already did it there. You can see it on the document. Do you see it?
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, let's take a break from the interview and jump into some Palabra de la Semana. You can keep it very simple. And then when you come back from that, you'll be like, all right, well, let's finish up the interview with Miss Julie Farrell. And then we'll come back into it. All right? And anytime you finish a segment, Luz and Belle, react to it. So you're like, wow, thank you very much, guys, for an amazing segment. Or, didn't you find that very interesting, Belle? And she'll be like, yeah, totally. Yeah. Or, I didn't know that dogs can smell with their tongue. I don't know, whatever.
Turtles kind of think. EP 18 interview intro part 1.
Yes. So I did part 1. And then when they do part 2, they'll be having questions from her to them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. How was your guys' weekend?
Good.
Yeah? What did you do? Anything fun?
Oh, no, Lucy can go. All right. So we went to the coast and we stayed at a nice hotel with
Nice.
spiral staircase leading up to the bedrooms, which I thought was cool. Just
Any
don't
hotel
step in.
that has a spiral staircase is luxury to me.
I know.
That's it right there. Or one of those staircases that, like, it starts big and then it splits into two directions, like this way and that way. Like, boom, automatic win.
It feels like it's
Go ahead. You were saying?
It looks like it feels like if you're rich.
I know, right?
The-
Fancy. Just throwing all the dollar bills around.
The only problem is with the staircase, it was made out of concrete and metal. So if you stubbed your toe on it, it's gonna hurt.
Probably hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have to wear like Crocs or something?
Something like that. And then my mom, so there's metal under the concrete that's sharp, and my mom, while she was carrying our dog down the stairs, she scraped her ankle. It was painful. Okay, I was
Interesting.
Like, no.
That must have hurt.
Yep.
Do you have Crocs? I just thought of that right now.
I do, but we didn't bring them, so we had to get sandals.
Got it.
Also, there's a nice pool there too.
So in the adult world, we have like this unspoken rule about wearing Crocs. Do you guys have any unspoken rules about wearing Crocs, or you just don't care?
Nope, I don't care. I will wear Crocs any day.
Any other day of the week?
Yep.
What about you, Luz?
No.
No? Do you want to know what the unspoken rule is?
Sure.
So, Crocs have always been like this, kind of footwear. You know, they look kind of silly,
Yeah.
but they're comfy, right?
They're super comfy.
So, I think the rule is that we don't wear them out in public. Like, no one sees them in public. You just wear them, like, around the house.
Yeah.
Or if you're, like, picking someone up from school, they're in the car, so you're okay. And as soon as you have to step out, zero Croc. At least that's what I've heard. Personally, I only have a pair, and they stay at home, so I guess that kind of falls into the same rule. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I love Crocs. I got some Crocs. Actually, last Christmas now. It was a while ago, and they still fit, and I still love them.
Yeah, you strike me. Both of you actually strike me as the type of kids that would put the little gibbets or those little things that you put
Charms.
on charms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had some back in 2nd grade.
Yeah, and what kind of decorations are there?
I remember Penny gave me like a cute dinosaur, and there's a cow print heart that I got, and I think there's a flower, and then just a regular pink heart too.
I like that. That's okay. Very subtle. How about you, Luz? Do you have a lot or a little?
I don't put them.
Oh, you don't? You're like, nah, pass.
It's hard to put them on, so that's why I don't really put them on.
I don't put them on either.
Yeah?
Like, have you ever tried to put them on? They're just...
It's just a nuisance. Why don't you have any then, Luz?
I don't like to put them on.
Really? It's not your style to have like those little charms?
No.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that.
If I would have them, I'll put them with the doll collection that I have at home still.
Oh. So you're gonna be the first two girls to know a little secret about this room. You ready? Behind you, there is a vending machine by the door. I'll wait for you to look. There it is. It's wrapped in plastic behind here, Luz. Okay, that's a little vending machine. And originally that was for a project we did when I first arrived here for 2nd grade. It was kindness capsules, right? We'd write little nice notes, and then the kids can dispense them as like they were like little toys, right? But they get a nice note instead of a toy. And it was successful. It was very fun. And then the 2nd year, we didn't really do it. I don't know why. But, well, obviously new kids, right? But we ended up doing something different. I ended up putting Croc charms in there. Right? And I thought, oh, that's going to be cool. And obviously some kids don't have Crocs. So my way around that was to create these bracelets with holes in them. And you can actually collect the bracelets, collect the charms, and then put them in there.
Oh, that's fun.
Sounds pretty cool, right? And it was like something harmless until it wasn't harmless. It became a thing. Kids were obsessed last year with them to the point where they were like buying them on their own on Amazon, and it was getting way out of hand. So I was like, nah, not my thing. So that's why the plastic bag's over that. I have to find a good use for that vending machine. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know.
You can like put some math stuff in it, and each time we do math, we can get one out.
Something like that. Maybe.
Like what, erasers or something?
No, like something for like math that will help us with math.
Give me an idea. Like those little counting erasers that you can for counting, or
Erasers.
Like
I'm
you
obsessed
can
with
put in papers with math questions, and then it will be able to help us, and then we can probably solve the problem that's in a book.
oh, so like a vending machine for math problems. Really? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a great idea.
I'm also obsessed with erasers, so I'm clinging to the thought of erasers too.
But see, the erasers is more of a toy thing, whereas hers is like a challenge, which could lead to an eraser, right? So if you get the challenge right, you can have a prize. I like that. I'm gonna think about that.
All right, maybe that'll do.
Even better is, what if I put those on you guys, all of you, to create those math problems?
And then we put them in.
And then we shuffle them up, and then you get what you get.
And then
you get what you get, and you don't throw it.
Exactly.
And then you solve them, and then bring it to the teacher and exchange it for a prize.
Ooh, I like this. And I'm glad we did this little rap session. That's a really important thing. All right. So I think we have to call it because it's getting to that time of the morning where the kids are getting restless over there. But thank you guys for sitting down with us in the breakfast sessions. Any last remarks? Anything else last before we go?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Luz? All right. All right, we'll say goodbye.
Bye.